Welcome to D2 Destinations. This segment is part of the playlist of Denny's Drives and Rides. Hey guys, this is Den with D2 Destinations. Welcome back this week. We have a real treat for you. This is the Mercedes-Benz E350. This particular model is a 2016. It has the naturally aspirated 3.5 liter V6 engine. That'll give you 302 horsepower with 273 foot-pounds of torque. This car will go 0 to 60 in about 6 seconds flat. All the while it'll get you 20 miles to the gallon in the city, 29 on the highway. This particular model is extremely comfortable. You'll see that on our test drive as we come up here in a few minutes. Here you can see the distinctive lines of the Mercedes-Benz E350. This model line has been around a long time for Mercedes-Benz, highlighting its quality and its elegance. You can always arrive in style with the Mercedes-Benz E350. Stepping inside, you can see an elegant interior. The Mercedes-Benz clock is the jewel of the center stack. You also have beautiful white gauges, which includes your speedometer and tachometer. The passenger seat has its own electronic controls and memory codes. Look at this beautiful interior. We're in the Mercedes E350. This is a 2016 model, and the ride that you have in this car is extremely comfortable. All right, here we go. We're going to accelerate onto the highway, and you can see the car will get up and move. Under acceleration, it goes almost to its 7,000 RPM red line and moves. Now, this isn't the fastest car in the world, but it has certainly enough power to get out of its own way and get you out of any trouble. As we go across the bridge here, which is notoriously loud, I think you'll see that the cabin is relatively quiet and the ride is extremely comfortable and smooth. This particular bridge has several bumps to it, so you'll see it kind of hopping up and down a little bit. But you take that in a car that doesn't have an equivalent suspension to this one, and it's quite a bumpy ride. But this Mercedes-Benz E350 certainly does smooth out any road that you're traveling on. Around town, you can expect about 20 miles to the gallon. On the highway, as much as 29 miles to the gallon. This particular model is the rear-wheel drive version. They do make an all-wheel drive version called the 4MATIC. And before this car, Deb had the 2009 E350 4MATIC. And by the time she traded that in, she had about 150-some thousand miles on that car. And the only major thing that she ever did was just put some struts on it. They were starting to wear a little bit. But as far as that V6 Mercedes engine, the 3.5 liter, that is a phenomenal power plant. And it runs and runs and runs. And that's why you see so many Mercedes still on the road today. Now, brand new, when this car came out, the MSRP was $63,490 on one of the magazines that had tested it. But if you're looking for a very high quality automobile with good fuel economy, excellent ride, and classic Mercedes lines, look at one of the older models. In 2016, they did update the body style a little bit, but it's hard to tell this one from the previous body style. Okay, if you want a great car, a dependable car that looks great, rides comfortable, reasonably quick, with good gas mileage, instead of paying $63,000 for a new one, you should look at one of the used Mercedes-Benz E350s. You can pick up one of the 2013s to 2016s for right around $20,000 and change. If you want to step up to the updated 2016 model, it'll cost you about $25,000 to $30,000, depending on the mileage of whichever vehicle you're looking at. The back seat has plenty of room for 3 additional passengers to ride in comfort. One of the things I really like about the trunk in the Mercedes is this storage space. Just pull this back, and then for some items, put that right down like that, and you have an additional storage space which will allow for your items to stay secure. Now, to put that away, all you do is hit this button over here. That snaps right up and fold it right back in. And there you have it. These 2 levers enable you to bring the back seats down. That unlatches them so they'll fold forward. Now, with the seats folded forward, you can fit plenty of items in here, about 6 to 8 feet long. Here we see the back seats folded down, so you have extreme storage space all the way back to the trunk. When the seat is up, there's this convenient pass-through storage, so that if you have skis or whatever in the trunk, they'll come right through into the cabin without folding the whole seat down. To unlatch the hood, you have to look for the red lever way down here. Pull that, and that'll trigger the hood to be open. And there you have your 3.5 liter naturally aspirated engine, putting out 302 horsepower, 273 pound-feet of torque. So if you're looking for a great car, consider a used Mercedes-Benz E350. It's a 4-door, it's comfortable, it's quiet, and I'm sure you'll get a lot of miles out of that V6 3.5 liter. Check out our new series. It's Denny's Drives and Rides, where we take different vehicles for test rides and give you some of the specific information on that. So if you're buying an automobile, you'll have some information and hopefully make a very, very good decision that'll last you many, many years. Thank you for watching D2 Destinations. Please remember to like and subscribe for notification of the next destination. It's free. We will see you at the next destination. Until then, you take care.